Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. In the last episode, Eirika and company made their way to the heart of Darkling Woods, battling their way past many a Demon King abomination, led by Riev and the fallen dragon Morva, to reach the heart of Darkling Woods and enter the Black Temple of the Demon King. This time, we will be heading into the temple to hopefully put an end to the Demon King's plans once and for all. So, let's go. Final chapter, Sacred Stone. When tomorrow comes, you have to go home, don't you? Yes. Thank you for everything, Lyon. I'll never forget the time I spent here. Do you think we'll see each other again? Yes, of course. My brother and you and me, we're friends, after all, aren't we? Eirika. Yep, you're right. I hope your study of the sacred stones is fruitful. I know you'll use the wisdom you glean to make your people happy. Thank you, Eirika. You know, you're the only reason I was able to save that girl. There were times when I wanted to give up, to admit failure. But you were always there. You were always encouraging me to succeed. That's what kept me going. I just thought of you. Lyon. Eirika. I've always... I'm sorry. Forget what I was saying. I can never be like Ephraim. Lyon, what do you... I guess this is it, Eirika. Hope to see you again someday. I'm going to focus on my work and do my best until that day. My research will progress, and my discoveries will benefit us all. One day, I will be prince. One day, I will be a prince worthy of you, and I will see you again. Lyon. Eirika. Lyon. It is you, isn't it? Lyon. Yes. But I'm almost completely gone. Before I'm lost entirely, I want to apologize. I'm sorry, Eirika. This is all my fault. I was too weak. You're not to blame, Lyon. It was the Demon King. He was controlling you. No, that's not true, Eirika. When the Demon King reached into me from inside the Darkstone, when he whispered he would see all my dreams and desires made true, I did not reject him. In the shadows of my heart, he saw jealousy, vanity. It was my weakness that put these emotions there, allowed them to thrive. Everyone has weaknesses, Lyon. You're not the only one. I do. I'm sure my brother does. Don't hate yourself for having these feelings, please. Thank you, Eirika. You were always so kind. The Demon King will claim my flesh as a vessel for his resurrection. Before that can happen, I want you to kill me. I'm sorry, Eirika. I'm already... Oh, please. Are you done turning your failings into some sad epic of personal tragedy? It's time we started, then. I have a ritual to complete, and some nuisances to kill. Shut your mouth. I won't allow you to desecrate Lyon's body any further. You will not return to this world. I will stop you myself if I must. Ah, is that so? And do you honestly think yourself capable, wench? You once prayed for this fool's salvation. Can you bring yourself to kill him? I can, and I will. I made a promise to Lyon, and I intend to honor it. And just like that, we are brought into the final chapter's preparation screen. We've got only 12 units compared to the 18 we had in the last chapter, but I'm more than okay with the 12 that we have. So we're just going to actually quickly rearrange, and then I want to take care of a certain something. So first off, from my own memory, you're going to want to send a bunch of magic units off to this side of the map. You're going to want to send a bunch of physical units to this side of the map. It'll become more apparent later, but with that in mind, I'm going to swap loot over here. I'm going to have Arter here. Let's see, we'll have you in there. Let's have Arter actually there. We'll have Tana and Ewan swap with Ross and we'll have Ross and Cormag swap with Tana and Cormag, and I think everyone else is just about where they need to be. Now, before we actually get in, I want to first make a small bit of change to what I'm carrying. I'm going to give up that lightning tome that Lute is carrying, and I'm going to have her take a chest key. And I'm going to quickly view the map, because one of these skeletons, yes, this one, has a door key that I definitely want to be sure to grab. So we're going to have Lute. Well, we'll take care of that after I go over this other information. I figure since this is the final chapter and we're going to actually be making use of the Sacred Twins at this point, there would be no better time than now to go over the various etymology regarding them. So let's start off with Sieglind. Eirika's personal legendary weapon, grants +5 strength. It's rather useful considering her cap of strength is 24, so it gives her a real boost. Perfect weight for her and everything. Its name comes from a figure of Norse myth depicted in Richard Wagner's opera The Ring of Nibelung, and his twin sister to a character named Sigmund. I'm gonna not go in depth on this one in particular because it's not typically a suitable tale for anyone, well, for people of a certain age. If you're curious and you are of the age to look into it, you can. I'm not going to stop you, obviously. I can't stop you, but I just want to give that warning. Likewise with Ephraim, he has his legendary weapon, Sigmund. Like Eirika's, it gives him +5 strength, and actually works rather well, especially seeing as his strength stat is a bit higher. That's one of the downsides of the Great Lords. Their caps are very paladin-esque, which makes them good jack-of-all-trade units, but not very strong in any one particular area, so having the +5 strength is really much of a help. Like Sieglind, the name comes from a figure of Norse myth depicted in Richard Wagner's opera The Ring of Nibelung, and is twin brother to Sieglind, and I'm just going to leave it at that. After that, we've got Nidhogg, the serpent bow of Frelia. Nidhogg is a serpent of Norse myth that devours the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil. In terms of the weapon itself, it is fairly strong. However, it has honestly one of the worst bonuses in my opinion, with +5 luck. Not that Enos really needs luck, but there are certainly better things he could have gotten from it, like +5 speed, or maybe +5 resistance. But hey, can't be a beggar or a chooser about this. Next up, from Frelia also, we have the Sacred Winged Lance, Vidofnir. Its name comes from, well, actually first, its trait is +5 defense, which is a perfect fit for Tana, especially seeing as, even though I did get rather blessed with her defense, it can be very useful. Especially when she's turned into a Wyvern Knight, because its weight is very heavy, and without that additional con from the Wyvern Knight promotion, it's not the best weapon for her. In terms of its etymology, its name comes from a rooster of Norse myth that dwells at the top of the tree Mimamir. Okay, after that, the next sacred twin that I want to go over is Ivaldi. Fairly useful, and grants +5 defense, much like Vidofnir. I put it on Larshal because it just seems fitting. I mean, she's all about righteousness and whatnot. Its name actually comes from the sons of Ivaldi from Norse myth, dwarves who forged powerful weaponry for the gods. Most notable being Odin's spear, Gungnir, which kind of fitting, having such a powerful light tome that'll eradicate evil, be represented by the forgers of one of the greatest weapons of any chief deity. That +5 defense is definitely going to be helpful to Larchel. With its twin, we have Latona, which is actually one of the few sacred twins that doesn't fit the Norse naming theme that most of these have. Latona is like most of the S-rank staves in the Fire Emblem series. It'll heal all your units and restore their statuses to full and normal. Pretty hard to make anything better than that. Its name actually comes from the Roman goddess and mother of Artemis and Apollo, which kind of fitting, considering what Apollo and Artemis are deities of in Roman and Greek mythology. Next, we have Adhulma, the S-ranked Ice Blade of Jahana. Grants +5 resistance, which makes it a perfect fit on Cormag, whose only real weak spot is his resistance. It's not going to be much, but better to have some sort of boost on him than nothing. Its name actually comes from Norse mythology, and it is the cow from Norse myth and a cow of ice from Norse myth who uncovered the god of creation Bor while looking at a block of ice in the primordial chasm of Ginnungagap. I think I pronounced that right. Joining that sacred twin, we have the Animatome, the Wind Tome of Jahana Excalibur. This one obviously gets its name from Arthurian legend and is actually kind of a staple in the Fire Emblem series. There's typically a Excalibur or some variant of it throughout all of the series, and it's usually very powerful. Here it is no less powerful, as it grants the user +5 speed, which with Lute's adequate 26 speed is pretty good. It's more of a benefit since her con is very low. Even with the body ring, she's got only 6 con, and that'll affect her attack speed. And this tome is rather heavy at 13, so any additional speed, I believe that essentially makes its weight 8, so it's only a speed penalty of 2, I think. I'm not entirely sure on the attack speed penalty, but it should be fine. Up next after that, we have the Black Axe of Grotto, Garm. A very powerful sacred twin, has an appropriate weight, just perfect enough for a Berserker Ross, and grants +5 speed, so it's fairly useful. Its name comes from a large four-eyed hound of Norse myth who guards Helheim till he is freed during the Twilight of the Gods Ragnarok and is felled by the Norse god of war Tyr. And And last but certainly not least, we have Gleipnir. Gleipnir, Sacred Twin Tome of Grotto, very heavy, grants +5 skill. Not the best boost. Honestly, I would be preferring speed or maybe magic on this, but well, beggars can't be choosers. Gleipnir's name actually comes from the strongest binding created by dwarves in Norse myth to bind the wolf Fenrir. And it was made so impossibly strong from 6 impossible materials: the footfalls of a cat, the beard of a woman, the roots of a mountain, the sinews of a bear, the breath of a fish, and the spittle of a bird. Yeah, Norse myth can be rather odd, but I'm not complaining. Anyway, with that taken care of, I'm just going to actually give up that divine tome, and we're going to take out a door key just in case. And you know what, let's just trade a bit so that we'll have lightning equipped. Save that aura tome for something that's particularly dangerous. Anyway, with all that information covered, I'm going to start the chapter now. So, first things first, I'm actually going to have Lute use her bolting tome, and we're going to try and hit this. Well, first actually, let's okay, you're not quite what I was hoping happened, so let's... Okay, I'm just going to take a risk. If it fails, it fails. We're going to... Okay, good. Lute hit bolting. Now, let's see how our level up turns out. I don't... Okay, pretty poor, but it's alright. Now, I'm going to quickly have Arter trade over that door key he brought with him. And after that, we're going to have Enos take up the rear. Have Eirika go right next to Arter. And we're going to give up that Lance Reaver very briefly. We're going to take a lightning... you know what? We'll give that lightning tome back and take Divine Tome. We're going to trade that over to Arter. And we're going to take out a Killing Edge. Then we're going to have Tana and Cormag actually go up this way. And we're going to basically split our army in two, having one force go down the right path and one force go down the left. We'll have Ephraim and Marshall lead off, followed by Joshua and Natasha. And then we'll have Ross and Ewan. Now, there are 2 chests in this map, as you can clearly see near the start of the map. I will say this, the left chest is not worth your time, at least if you have all promoted units. It contains a master seal. So if you haven't promoted all your units, you can use it, but I personally don't see the point since I have all of my units promoted and I can't really leave and promote anyone or train anyone up at this point, so I'll just leave it as is. Now then, we're going to open this door. We'll have Arter actually... Let's have him equip the Divine Tome to take out this white. This chest, however, is far more worth it, especially seeing as I have a few units that can actually make use of the item inside. Let's have Enos go here and use his killer bow to take out this white. And we'll have Eirika just equip both of her killing edges, and we'll have her wait for what's to come. I'm actually going to have Cormag equip the Brave Sword, And let's have Tana just stay by him. Next, we're going to have to be a bit careful because I believe this Gorgon, yep, has 5 uses of stone, and we don't have a means to prevent it, so here's hoping. Can manage. Let's have Natasha take out this white, get a level up in the process. Pretty decent one. And let's have Joshua take out this white with his Shamshir. Next we're going to have Archel go here, and she does have a barrier staff, so actually I'll hold off on using her and have Ephraim lead the charge with a short spear. And let's see what sort of level up Ephraim gets. Okay, good. I can be happy with that. Now let's have Archel use the barrier staff on Ephraim just to give him a little boost. And we'll have Ross and Ewan take up the rear. So those 2 dragons on the platforms up there, those are Draco zombies. They're basically the same as what Morva it was, just with different sprites and different battle models. We'll be seeing them in a bit. I'll probably turn animations on for them when it's my turn again. Hopefully, though, they don't... Okay, that's a little disconcerting, but we can manage, I think. And thankfully that guy missed. Okay, let's have... Well, before we do anything, let's have Tana actually use the Dofnir here to... you can't finish him off, so let's actually first turn on animations. We'll have Ardor heal Cormag. Probably could have saved that for later, but oh well. Well, I mean, turning on animations till after I healed him, but whatever. Let's have Cormag actually take out this Draco zombie. You get a crit? No, you didn't. And you got hit again. And you get a pointless crit, of course. Because why else? What else would you do? Alright, well... At least you got an extra point of resistance. That'll help, I think, and a point of luck. Let's have Lute go in here and use her Physic Staff to heal Cormag. You can actually see what Physic does from a distance with animations on. I believe it heals 10 plus the unit's magic to the distant ally, so that's fairly powerful with Lute's cap of 30. We're gonna have Tana just go up here with Vidofnir equipped, and we'll have Eirika press forward with Enos. Next, we're gonna have well, let's have Natasha heal Joshua. And let's see, how do you do with the Worm Slayer on this guy? Okay, you do get an effective bonus, but it's pretty low. How's your Shamshir? 72, but low damage. Killing Edge, slightly higher, slightly less crits, and still not a guarantee. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if we can get a critical on this Worm Slayer. Okay, no dice. Thankfully you dodged. And no dice. Okay, well... if that's going to be the case, then I suppose let's have Ross use the killer axe to finish this guy off. Pointless critical is pointless, but whatever. Dealt with the Draco zombie. Let's turn off animations. We'll turn them back on for a later fight. We'll have Large will take out this white. And we'll have Ephraim take out this one. Then we'll have Ewan actually take out this Gorgon with Flux. Just so that we're not dealing with stone from a distance as we make our way to the center of the platform. Okay, good, Ephraim, you crit. And you're not going to be able to do anything, Eirika, but that's alright. Okay, once you reach the middle of the map, on either side, moguls will... Okay, once you reach this point of the map, on this side, the archmoguls will appear on this side, and once you reach this point of the map, wargoyles will appear on this side, so... Kind of odd, but hey, I can deal. Let's have Natasha just go here. We'll have Joshua equip his Shamshir again and defeat this Wargoyle. We'll have Ross take out this Wargoyle. No. We'll have Larch will take out this Wargoyle. And just to block things off, we'll have Ephraim go here and equip a Killer Lance to take out that Wargoyle. Then we'll have Ewan catch up. We'll have Loot open this chest, get an angelic robe in the process. We'll send Ardor up to help stem the tide of these abominations. We'll have Eirika equip this rune sword to take out this skeletal archer. We'll have Enos take out this white. And then, using some javelins that I've got, I'm going to have Cormag take out the archmoguls closest to the center of the map. And do the same with Tana. Okay, Ephraim should be able to hold out against those mouth dogs and that Elder Bale. And Cormag's easily handling that Malduin, despite the weapon triangle disadvantage. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. We're pretty solid at this point, I think. Most of the enemy units have been taken care of. I don't think there are all that many reinforcements left. Just maybe a few left to take care of, but nothing we can't handle. Let's have Tana go here. And you know what, actually, we'll have Cormag go here, and we'll equip the Brave Sword just so that he can take care of this Elder Bale. And now that he's there, we'll have Tana Lyon up and maybe be able to get a crit. Okay, no. Fortunately, no. Let's have Enos and Eirika go right here. Now that Loot is done with that chest, we'll have her leave the room and use the angelic robe to increase her HP just a little bit. We'll have Ardor start making his way to the center. We'll leave Ross right there and have Ephraim and Archel join Eirika, Enos, and Ardor at the front. We'll have the rest of our units just sort of flank Lyon and his final squadron of monsters. Hey Ross, thank you for doing that. And Tana, thank you for finishing off that one. Okay, this is a little dangerous because Cormag's resistance isn't that good, but I have faith that he can dodge a few shadow shots. Okay, good. Alright. Not a problem, we can easily heal off that damage. Let's just have Loot make her way up, and then we can have Loot heal Cormag with Physic. We can have Ardor take care of this Gorgon. We can have Enos take care of this White. And we'll have Eirika take care of this Gorgon with Stone. Then, in a similar instance, we'll have Archel take care of this White. Have Ephraim take care of this Gorgon with that has Stone. That would have been an issue. I don't think we can reach the Siege Gorgon this turn with our units on the right, left, so we'll just have to do our best. Let's just bring them all up here. And now, let's have, well, we could probably deal with all of them. Let's have Tana use her Killer Lance to take out this one. And I could actually have the other Siege Tome taken care of, but I'm just going to take care of this Gorgon with Cormag and his Brave Sword to end things off. Okay. Cormag once again being the target, but we can easily deal. Some reinforcement Whites that we can easily put down. Let's have we'll have Joshua take care of the Gorgon with his Shamshir. Getting a level up. And about what I expected. Let's have Natasha take care of this White. We'll have Cormag take care of this White. And finally have Tana take care of this White. And that just leaves Lyon, who I've neglected to mention. He has a tome with infinite uses that is pretty powerful. It's going to be difficult. He has a lot of HP. His magic is nearly capped. He has monstrous resistance and even impressive defense for a magic unit, so he's not going to be the easiest to take down. However, I think we'll be able to manage. So I'm going to start things off by actually turning on animations. And let's actually just position Enos ever so slightly to have him maybe get a crit with his longbow. Come, face your death. I'm waiting, you miserable fool. Your corpse will make a perfect offering in my resurrection. Well, good luck with that. And thank you for the crit, Enos. That'll help tremendously. Now, I want to have Eirika fight him, and I know that Sieglind is probably going to be our best offense. That's not that's not a means of killing him. So let's see if we can get a little more damage in on him. Well, if you crit twice, that would be a problem. So let's have Ardor actually use Divine. Alright. Okay. Just for a little experience and to get loot on the move a little, let's have her be the one to heal Ardor. I don't know if Ephraim has a conversation on this route, and I'm not inclined to do that, so let's see. Well, you won't... I don't think you'll be able to... Well, if you do crit, you won't do much damage, so let's have Larch'll do it. I figure she'd want to place in this, and I think that was a crit. Yep, that was a crit. Well, if you get another one, I'd be happy about that. But... Nope. Okay, too much to ask for. Okay, well, I think it'll all come down to this. Eirika has perfect accuracy, and 2 hits with Sieglind will definitely kill him. So, let's do this. Let's save Lyon's soul. Lyon, I hope you're watching. I will defeat the Demon King. Ah, do you really think your blade can hurt me? Cut me and see. If you can't even hit me, that is. Alright. 1 hit. Can you be a badass, Eirika, and dodge this? No. This will finish you. Ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha!
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.